Hello and welcome again to the lead pile. In this video we're continuing our series looking at Commission Figurines 6mm MDF range. And in this video we're going to be opening up and unbagging the Austrians. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, so our Austrian line. Here we have them. There we go. Tip them out. Okay, now let's have a look at what we've got here. This is the first time I'm looking at these models. Now you'll notice already straight away that they're different. So there we go. Even though they are made of MDF, even though they are all flat and same size, same pose really, the etching there is different. We've got a taller hat, shako, we've got double cross belts on them, and you might think, well, they don't have a rifle or a weapon or anything. What I do is I just paint the brown line down the front, from the shoulder down the bottom of the leg, so as if it's standing at ease, so to say. So there we go. And at the back, again, similar style placement of baggage on their back, and a little wee plume at the top of the hat. Same again, so that's 2. Same again. Okay, so we should have 1 command strip and 11 center companies. They all look pretty similar to me. But we've got the drums, so, you know, the headgear looks the same. They've all got backpacks. They've all got guns at rest. If I'm missing something obvious and you can tell which one is the center company, let me know. But essentially, get rid of all the bloody dog hair. That's what you get in there for £2 or something. And I really like them. I think they're pretty cool. Oh, these guys. Found them. So if you look at the etching on these ones, we've got a couple of guys with the double cross belts, we've got some with a big sash, and we've got some with a single sash, double cross belt, one cross belt. So yeah, here we go. There's our command strip. They do look different. So again, that's a great extra touch that, you know, you didn't need to make these different. These could have just been exactly the same. I would have been happy if they were exactly the same. You paint them up, you know, it's a blank canvas, but they do actually have the details etched and engraved into them. So you can paint those in if you so wish and have that strip as, well, two command options if you split them in half. So very good. Happy with those. And what else do we have? What else have I picked up? So I've picked up one of the Austrian Cuirassiers or Dragoons, and there we go. That's how horses can be done. So here we're going for the side profile, and I've also got heavy cavalry with crest there, which are very nice, and Grenadier Company as well, so you can see the difference with the hat and the headgear. Let's have a look at these. Snap them open, slide that over there. Let's take a look at one of these chappies. So here we go. Very nice. Double cross belts, gun at rest by the side, and look at those nice hats. Very good headgear. Lovely jubbly. There's the back as well. So if you take those next to the line infantry, you get an idea of what they look like. Really nice, really nice. Can't wait to get paint on these guys. Why not crack open these as well? The other thing, what I do is when I take these off, I fold them up and I pop them back in the bag so you know which is which. I do that with all 6mm stuff because it's so small. Okay, so cavalry. Look at them, absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Remember, this is MDF. Look, I think those look amazing. The detail that's been achieved on these. Really good. Now obviously, that's a thin horse. It needs a little bit more grub. But again, you take it off there, you put all three of them close together in a formation, you look at them side on, they're going to look great. I mean, again, something like £2. You can't be complaining. I mean, look how many you're getting in there. That's just, you will fill up your table so quickly. You won't be able to keep up with the painting. Amazing. Okay. Oh, just dropped my card. Not to worry. And let us look at these chaps. Ooh. So yeah, you'll get some of them where they'll have the little bit of MDF still in the middle there, which you just poke out with your finger. It's not difficult. It's not going to snap anything. So yep, there we go. So here we go. Here are the dragoons slash cuirassiers. Cuirassiers. Oui. Very nice. Again, you've got a bit of an etching there to guide your paintbrush. So that's another reason why I paint on very thin base coats rather than spray on thick, because that may obscure some of those details, which are really useful for guiding your paintbrush when you're painting in those details. But yeah, really nice. Very happy. Very, very happy. So we've got these chaps. Oops. So 2 packs of cavalry, grenadiers, infantry, and an artillery. And the artillery is less than £2. And then we've got officer, crewmen, guns, limbers, horses. I mean, that's less than £2. I mean, to give them their due at Commission Figurines, which is a one-man operation, Walt and Commission Figurines, doing the God's work here, honestly. Look at those. Really, really nice. Really nice. They said it couldn't be done. So we've got our horses. Look at that one. Even getting a bit of a prancing position with a raised leg. Amazing. Some more of them. A little bit chunkier, these horses. Got some crew here. Now the way that the artillery works is you basically have the option of headgear. That's basically what changes. So I've gone for artillery with shako. I've got several backs here of different ones. This is just the one I've picked up. But look, really nice details, extra bits that have been popped on there. I'm trying to get one of blooming guns out. Okay, so limbers, and come on, nice chunky wheels, so you don't get stuck in the mud. Very useful. And I can't get them out, they're in here. You can see the guns. There you go, there's a gun. Here's one of them. There's another one there, larger size. There's another smaller gun there. And there's some more there. So you get a nice variety there. Cannot complain for all that for less than £2. I mean, it's just insane, absolutely insane. And shout out as well goes to Sean Clark of the God's Own Scale podcast. Although Sean has stepped back from doing the podcast at the moment, you can still find the episodes on iTunes and Spotify, etc. And he has an interview with Walt from Commission Figurines on there, which is definitely worth listening to, where he explains about the process and the background of the company and everything. And that's how I discovered these guys, and I haven't looked back since. Brilliant. So I was going to go through all of them, but I might leave that for another video because we're dragging on here. If you collect these yourself, if you're considering collecting these yourself, if you have any questions about them, about the painting, the basting, whatever, please leave them in the comments. If you're interested in seeing the Russians and the Prussians, etc., I suppose I could do another video for them. But I will leave you with these guys, Austrians. In fact, you can have a look at the difference between the Austrians and the French. So, well, Kingdom of Holland, but these were the French line that I just painted up to be Kingdom of Holland. So there they are compared to these Austrians in hat. Oh, before I go, I really should show you these. Little encore, infantry in helmet. So, command strip, center companies. I'm running out of space here. Don't want to get them all muddled up. Because they're Austrians, so let's have a look at the helmets, obviously, as well. I'd say unboxing video. It's like an unboxing video, but it's more of an unbagging video, isn't it? Okay, so here we go. Okay, helmet. That's good. I like that. I like what he's done. I like how he's achieved that, because obviously the helmet's very different shape and style to the to a shako, but I think that really works. There they are up and down. There they are from the side. Obviously, it's basically 2D, so you're not going to see much. But then look at the back as well. The back of the helmet there, to see that change in shape and depth that's been achieved. Really nice. Oh, I just want to get paint on them now. Oh, look at those. Look at those. Amazing. There you go, like if you're standing them together in a base, you know, you could have like there you go, there's getting a bit more depth, just having them slightly off kilter. Compare them to the hats. Very nice. And again, all of those for about £2 something. I think I spent, I don't know, 30 odd quid maybe, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, loads, about 15 odd packs. Really nice. So yes, there they are, helmets. So the other thing is as well, these are known as infantry with helmet, which means you could use them for Austrians, you could use them for Bavarians, you could use them for anyone who has a helmet, infantry with helmet. The same is true for bicorn. You can have infantry with bicorn, so you could use them for anyone who wears a bicorn hat, so, you know, Spanish or something. So there we go. Really, really nice models. Very happy with them. Commission Figurines. Check them out. I have now got plenty to be painting in the evenings. And they are knocked out so fast as well. You paint these guys up. People say, oh, I can't paint 6mm, it's too small, it's too small. No, give it a go. Pick up a brush. Even if you are blind in both eyes, you will be able to paint these guys. All you need to do is you get a brush and you just run your brush along the bottom in, you know, well, for these guys, white. And then you run your brush along the chest in white. Hats in, you know, black. And then you just get your brush, blob, 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 blob of pink. And you don't even need to put blobs on the hands if you don't want to. And from a distance, that's all you need to do. So stroke, 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 blob, 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 done. You can't argue with that. Okay, so if you're wanting to consider getting into 6mm, check them out, because here's a really easy and affordable way to give it a go without breaking the bank, and you can have fun painting them up in all different sorts of uniforms that you want. As you can see, I've done here with Danes, with Neuchâtel, Poles even over here, and every one of these is the same base model, which is the French line. So very versatile, very affordable. Thumbs up from me. See you again real soon.